Hello, everyone, and welcome to the session. I'm extremely delighted to represent myself before you guys. And before we get started, I would like to quickly introduce myself. And once I introduce myself, we will get started. Okay. So once again, I congratulate you all for choosing to upskill yourself. We are living in a world where technology is enhancing on a daily basis. Technology is growing and enhancing at a rapid pace. If you do not upskill yourself, then you would not be able to survive in this current industry, and your career trajectory would come down. It will go down, certainly, right? So upskilling is the only constant. You need to frequently keep upskilling yourself, and that's the new norm of the industry, friends. Okay. So let me share my screen and then we shall proceed further. This is me, my dear friends. My name is Bharani Kumar Depuru. That's my surname. And I'm an alumnus of IIT Hyderabad and Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. I have 18 plus years of experience. I work with companies such as HSBC, ITC Infotech, Infosys, and Deloitte. Deloitte was the last company with which I was employed as an employee. Post which I, took on this role of CEO and managing director for 360DigiTMG. That is how we pronounce DigiTMG. Digit stands for digital transformation, management, data management, and data governance, meaning you need to secure the data as well. And I also happen to be director on InnoDataTics, which is a USA-based analytics consulting firm. So we do advanced analytics projects for different companies such as Volvo Trucks, Yatra, which is an online booking portal. We do projects for Ycat, which is a French cement manufacturing company. We do projects for Coca-Cola, State Bank of India, Hindustan Unilever, Tata Trust, so on and so forth. There are a bunch of customers for whom we do advanced AI projects. I'll give you a gist on a few of the projects. And I'm also a visiting faculty at Indian School of Business, which is arguably the #1 B school in India. I train students on artificial intelligence and data science concepts. And, unfortunately, LinkedIn allows only 30,000 connections. So once you cross 30,000 connections, people can only follow you. You would not have the provision to connect with them. And I have some 44,800. So I'll share this link with you all. If you feel I will be of some help to you in order to get your doubts clarified, or, to serve on the connections that I have, then here you go. Okay. I put it on the chat window. You feel free to connect with us. Two things I'm going to emphasize upon, right? The kind of projects that will help you get a job, and the kind of knowledge our group of trainers, I would call them as data scientists, right? So any person who delivers training with us is a data scientist. Okay. I've structured it in a slightly different manner, nevertheless. So I am proceeding further here. This is one of the projects that we have done for a client which is specialized in automobile. It's there on my LinkedIn profile also. You people feel free to go and have a look at that. Here, there is a guy who is walking around. This gentleman is getting engine chases, is putting it there, and then he starts clamping. There we go, clamp 1, clamp 2, and there is a specific sequence in which clamping should happen. If the clamping happens in incorrect manner, then after assembling, after building your vehicle, people might find a fault or mistake during quality inspection. And then what you need to do, you have to dismantle everything and again fix it. As opposed to that, using video analytics, can we upfront detect and determine if there is anything going wrong? Oh, yes, you can. And this is one of the projects that we have done. When we do these kind of projects, we include our students, participants who complete their training successfully. We take them and we give them an opportunity to work on these kind of projects. And when they work on these kind of projects, they get immense knowledge. They work under the guidance of one of the data scientists from our side. And this will help you get a job. There are a lot of people who are getting trained through various training institutes. But when you ask them, okay, how do you go about solving a business problem? How do you even determine a business problem? How do you collect the data? I don't know. Where do you deploy this solution in production? How would your end user be using this particular AI solution? Majority of them say, I don't know. They are not to be blamed. The people who train them are to be blamed. Because there is huge demand. What people are doing is, let's start a training company. They get trained somewhere without any practical exposure. They wish to become trainers. That is where the problem is. 99% of the people who are getting trained in different training institutes are jobless. Why? Because they get trained through people who do not have practical experience. If they don't have practical experience, what knowledge are they going to impart? They are going to ruin the amount of time that you're going to spend on training. So choose wisely, choose only, people who can claim that they work with different projects. They will claim, but ask them to prove. Yeah, that is where they step back, because they know that they are just bluffing big time. Yeah. So please do your homework before joining any training institute. I'm not saying join us. All I'm saying is wherever you join only when people prove that they have worked on the projects. This is a project for a client called as Inservia, which is there in Orissa. It's a very big company. They are into the process of steel rods bending and steel rods cutting. Okay. And manually, people used to count the number of steel rods that were in the inventory or that are in the inventory now. Manually, if you start counting every day, it's a huge effort, isn't it? So what should you do then? You should ensure that you automate this process using artificial intelligence. So what we have done is, we have built a system where you can hold a camera and just move around, and automatically it is going to count the number of steel rods. The number of steel rods based on the diameter. How many 12 mm rods do you have? How many 10 mm? How many 8 mm? So all those details, it will count and place it in a table so that it's very easy. You need not go into the manual process. In that way, there are a bunch of projects. We have also done a lot of projects in the space of poultry management. Let me see if I can get there quickly. Yeah. This is with respect to the chick. Usually the chicks, which are 1 week old, 2 weeks old, or 3 weeks old, die. The mortality rate is very high. So using our camera, we will put a bounding box, figure out how old that chick is. And using the thermal videos, we figure out whether that particular chick is healthy or sick. These are all practical real-world projects which our students have also worked. And what we also do is, we pick the top 3 students in every project who got trained through us and worked on these projects, and we put their names on our research publications also, right? So their names will appear on Google Scholar. And just imagine you mentioning that on your resume. How great that would be. You can sit before the interviewer and say, dear interviewer, I'm not a theory guy. I practically worked on projects and you can, explain the project in a very effective manner because you have worked on that project, right? And also you can say that, what, just open Google Scholar and search for this, and there you go, my name is there. When you prove in this way, who will not give you a job? Just think. Okay. And we have also done project for egg detection, basically, wherein rather than manually counting the eggs, is this the one? No. Yeah. Rather than manually counting the eggs, you can automate the egg counting process. You can determine how many of these eggs are white, how many of these are brown. Is there any crack on the egg? Is there any blood stain on the egg? All these things and many more, you can, do that. And our team has done it. When I say our team of data scientists in collaboration with the participants. We give our participants complete exposure. And to work on these kind of projects, you need not be from IT background. You need not be from, math or stat background. Because we are data scientists. We are not programmers. The first thing you have to remove from your mind is that we are not programmers. We are data scientists. Second most important thing is that we are not here to derive math equations. We are here to solve business problems using machine learning algorithms. It's so simple, guys. It's extremely simple. The only thing is you need to have a very structured approach. And these kind of things, this kind of exposure, not many people give because they bluff, saying that we worked on a lot of real world projects. Okay, prove it, show me. They will not be in a position to show because their only job is to make business through training. We are not here to make business. We are here to transform the lives of the people. Our goal is to ensure that the moment on the resume, if the interviewer sees that this student got trained through 360DigiTMG, he has to give him a job. Because our students are very different than the other folks. Even if on the conveyor belt, if the eggs move at a rapid pace, it is going to count the number of eggs which are produced. Look at that. The counter is coming here on the top. And you know what? We believe that we love artificial intelligence. We believe, not just me, the bunch of junior data scientists and senior data scientists that we have, they love artificial intelligence and they work on these projects with great passion. And that is what they deliver as part of their training. So every project that you work on would be real-time use case. Okay, not textbook example. And we would have together as a team, we would have worked on 180 plus projects. And we have included each one of that as part of the data science curriculum. Okay, next. Indian School of Business students who get trained for 15 months on advanced analytics, they do live projects with us. Those are called as capstone projects. And you know what? They also get capstone projects from all the top-notch companies, Google, Meta, so on and so forth. And we at InnoDataTics won the best capstone project award, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And this year also, I'm hopeful that we will win. So this is the kind of quality projects that you will work on as part of your projects. These are all the examples. So I don't talk theory, I practically show you, right? That's the difference. Let me also take your attention to our YouTube channel. And let me show you one more very important thing, because a lot of people ask me this question on, hey, will I really get a job? I'm from non-IT background. Do you have examples of people getting jobs who are from non-IT background? I'm from non-math, non-stat background. Can I really become a data scientist? Did people in the past get jobs? My dear friends, 569 people and counting. Those are the number of people who got jobs by getting trained through us in the space of data analytics or in the space of data science, data engineering, etc. And do you know what? We don't just speak theory, we prove it with data. Now, who on earth, which training institute would come up openly and say that these are the bunch of people who got trained through us and these are the success stories? Okay, there are 100+ success stories here. Yeah, you can go through and read. Okay, let me briefly talk about a few of the examples. Okay, we have people who are working in a very senior position. We have AVPs. Okay, we have people who are working. I mean, Chinappa, right? When I interviewed him, he told that, Bharani, when I attended this particular interview, I just explained about the entire project that I handled end to end. That's it. In 10 minutes, my job was done. They offered me a job. That's the kind of quality that we have in our projects. And this guy was saying that I got 4 to 5 job offers. I cherry picked Hayworth because that's a product-based company. He had job from Wells Fargo, so on and so forth. Why not? Job offers will be raining. Just keep an eye on this particular section. Every week, I personally conduct interviews of 3 people. Okay, because to cover all the 569 people, it would take at least 1.5 years to interview everyone. And by then, another 100, 200 people would have gotten jobs who got trained through us and got jobs. I'm talking only about those people, right? So we have people who got jobs in Deloitte. We have people who got jobs in Ireland. Manju is working in UL hospitals as a data analyst, and she got trained through us. She's in Ireland now. She's working there. We have Rachna, who got trained through us and who is working with Al Shaya Group in Dubai. We have people working in Genpact. We have people working in Mercedes-Benz Research and Development, not 1 but 2. Okay, we have people working in, I'm only going to name a few top-notch companies so that you correlate, but all the other companies are startups which are very good companies, which pay extensively as well. We have people working in Deloitte. We have people working in, Cuman. Cuman is a Singapore-based company, but this gentleman has got placed in Malaysia. We have people working in Infosys, HCL, Walmart, HCL, Power Waterscoopers, TCS, Cognizant, Novartis, Tech Mahindra, so Capgemini, so on and so forth. I mean, the list will go on and on, guys. Yeah, and check with them. Go to their LinkedIn profile, contact them if you want. Take the feedback. They'll give you the genuine feedback on how good or how bad we are, right? So these many success stories, I doubt anyone else in the industry has. And how did we achieve this? Through our structured training approach. Now, let me quickly go here. I will take another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll open this forum for Q&A, because that is where, a lot of doubts will get clarified. A lot of those people are freshers. A lot of those people are experienced professionals who got jobs. We have freshers also who got jobs. We have experienced people also who got jobs. We have people from mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, biotechnology, so on and so forth, and they got jobs. We also have a person who has done BCom, who got a job. We have a person who has done BA, Bachelor in Arts, and who got job in the stream of data. And we are the only company across India, and I doubt any other company in the world has this kind of potential. We have not 56, this has to be changed to 70+ domain. If you are a student who has done BBA in finance or MBA in finance, then alongside our data science training, we also give you domain analytics, specialization, financial analytics. You can choose that. If you're from marketing background, you can choose marketing. If you're from HR background, HR. If you're from manufacturing, manufacturing analytics, so on and so forth. Sports analytics, defense analytics. In that way, we have 70+ domain analytics, and this will be given to you as additional component. We know that there's a lot of data getting generated. I need not speak much. There's a huge dearth in the market, right? And if you were to look at the potential, US Bureau of Labor Statistics says that data science will grow by 31% through 2030. Michael Page India says that 11.5 million jobs would be needed by 2026 in data science alone. LinkedIn says that there will be 650% growth. Right? This market would not end. McKinsey says that 2 lakh data scientists would be needed by 2028 in US alone. We have a lot of people who got jobs in US also. Right? This is on an average salary. We have, by the way, freshers who got 14 lakhs per annum also as a success story. These are all the various jobs on an average. These are the salaries which people working in data get. Okay. And usually freshers with 0 years experience after getting trained, they get anywhere between 4.5 lakhs per annum to 14 lakhs per annum. And working professionals, say you have 10 years experience, you can expect anywhere between 25 lakhs to 40 lakhs. That's the range that industry is paying now as we stand. Whether you are a weak learner or an average learner or a smart learner, doesn't matter. We have you covered because we start delivering training right from scratch. And this training will be very disciplined training. We don't want indisciplined people to creep in because our goal is to help you get a job. And our goal is to have highest success rate in the industry. So we are going to be very, very disciplined. We are going to be very strict. Career transition, I need not speak. I've already shown you that. On our website also, we have the success stories. You can just go and, look at the success stories. Let me also give you this link of our YouTube channel so that you subscribe. Please, I highly recommend you all to subscribe right away and click on the notification icon because I'll be interviewing a lot of people and you all will get a lot of exposure as well. You'll understand how people got jobs. On 25th, I'm going to interview Kiran. Kiran got trained through us. He worked as an intern with us. And then now he's working with Ernst & Young. There are big 4 companies, friends. These are the big 4 companies: Deloitte, EY, KPMG, and PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. Our students are working in all these big 4s. You can do a research. They pay a very, very high salary and people just die to work with these companies. And you can always be part of these big 4s. Back to our discussion. Success. Okay, one more thing. If you go to our website, okay, and we have a concept called as lazy loading. And if you go here, you will see the success stories. Just click on that. You go to this page. You download the career transition book. You'll find the list of all the people who are okay for their profile to be placed. We off late figured out that another 80 plus students got jobs and we are not aware of that. So that's the rate at which people are getting jobs. But not everyone will get, mind you, only people who are serious about the training, who are serious about the projects, because these are real world projects, would get a job. There'll be a lot of people who are not serious. I want to just do it for the fun's sake. My people at home are pressurizing me, so let me join. No, you'd find it very difficult to deal with us because we are very, very disciplined folks as part of our trainings also. Daily, we will engage you. We will give you assignments. We will ask you questions as part of trainings. So if you feel that this could be one of those trainings where I paid, they deliver training, job done. No, please don't join us. Because we take everyone's career very seriously. Until unless you're serious, you would not survive with us. It will become difficult. I'm warning you upfront because every day our people will ask you questions, right? Always you'll be on your toes. You need to prepare well. Otherwise, you cannot survive. And what we also do is we upfront give you access to our learning management system, friends, upfront. And in that, you will have full-length recorded videos also. You are expected to watch the initial 5 videos before you come to the first session. That's called, we conduct an exam for 30 minutes, which is called as pre-test. That will help our data scientists who are delivering training for you all get a fair understanding on who are very strong, who are very weak. And our focus will be on the weak people. If we focus on the weak people, people who are not that blessed with respect to their IQ, if we focus on them, people with high IQ levels will obviously, understand everything. We start right from basics, right from scratch. We treat you like LKG kids. At least in the initial days, that is what we do. Okay. And this career transition, we have spoken about accreditations. We have accreditation from State University of New York, which is largest university in US. We have accreditation with IBM. We have accreditation with UTM, University Technology Malaysia. We have accreditation with Panasonic. We are exclusive EdTech partner of Panasonic Innovation Center. We have accreditation from NASSCOM Future Skills, which is quasi-government establishment. We have accreditation from NEET as well. And just quickly for a minute, I would request you all to pay utmost attention here. We won the Best Project Award. We were the 50 fastest growing technology firms. We ranked as a top data analytics institute in India. We were ranked as the 7 best data science institutes in Bangalore, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Chennai. And on Google reviews, we have 4,000 plus reviews. On CAO, we were ranked as the best project once again. We were ranked as the best data science institute in Bengaluru 2021. We won the best rank award. We didn't update this, by the way. Yeah, that's the best training institute award once again. And we are invited to a lot of media houses to share our views and opinions. That's me. Okay. I dyed my hair. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's our Chennai, head talking about what is data science. That's me once again. This is our training head who is talking about data science and AI. That's KTR, who is IT minister in Telangana. That's me. And my other partners signing MOU with Telangana Association of Skills and Knowledge. Then a few more things would come up. We signed an MOU with Tamil Nadu State Skill Development Corporation. That's the Chief Minister, M.K. Stalin, and that's me. Okay. And we also signed an MOU with AP State Skill Development Corporation. And a lot of people have this confusion. When you apply for a job, they will say, do you have experience? But to get experience, you need a job. We help you nail it. Right from day one of your training, your internship would start. Okay, we will keep grooming you. So you'll get an internship certificate right from day one, and that can be claimed as an experience letter. Yeah, and that would help you showcase to the world that you're serious about your career. And we have data science program where we are going to train you on Python, R, Spark, SQL, NoSQL, Hadoop, etc. We're going to train you on all these Python libraries, NumPy, SciPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Scikit-learn, so on and so forth. We are also going to train you on project management methodology. We will give you agile methodology, learning videos. Will help you understand how to handle your projects on Jira, which is one of the tools, project management tools. So when you join companies, you'll be working on real world projects. This kind of exposure will also give you confidence in the interviewer. When you explain about these projects. We will train you on Tableau, Power BI, Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, etc. We are going to train you on deployment tools such as Data IQ, Flask, Qualdo, Vertex AI, Neptune, Heroku, and the 3 machine learning platforms, or 4 rather, we are going to train you on that: Azure, GCP, SageMaker. IBM Watson would be conducted by IBM folks only. For the detailed curriculum, you can visit those links. This video is also getting recorded, so we'll share this. When you find free time, you can go through that. We have 2 flagship programs in the space of data science. Okay, one is called as CDS program, Certification Program in Data Science. I think I'll start from you. Okay. So let everything come up and then I'll talk, because this is the important part, right? What will you train? What will be the duration? People ask a lot of questions, so I'll spend some time on this. Post that, I will show our AI-driven learning management system, which has a patent. Okay, we have a patent as well. I'm going to talk about that. Okay, so we have 2 programs, my dear friends. One is CDS, Certificate Program in Data Science. Another is PDS, Professional Course in Data Science and AI. The durations are given and assignments would be given. So it's not just theory. After theory, you will learn the practicals. And these are all the modules that you will learn: Python, SQL, NoSQL, CRISP MLQ, which is a project management methodology, Power BI, right? Data science using Python, Hadoop and Spark, then machine learning on cloud. The 3 machine learning on cloud would be given, and cloud computing self-paced, right? And the additional thing as part of PDS would be deep learning. You are hearing about ChatGPT and all that. You would learn the science behind the scenes. You learn about YOLO models, object detection models. You learn how to analyze videos, how to analyze audio files, how to analyze images, how to analyze the textual data. What are large language models? What do you mean by BERT? So on and so forth. What are transformers? What are the various techniques which are coming up? You learn about all these things as part of deep learning and AI, which is extremely important in the current world that we are living in. Next. Let entire thing come up and then I'll talk more about this. Yeah. So yep, let it come up. Bunch of things. Yes. Wonderful. Now, again, we have 2 programs, right? CDS and PDS. As part of CDS, you'll work on minimum 2 projects, end to end. Each project duration can be anywhere between 30 days to 45 days. As I've told you, we do projects for various customers, right? Like Coca-Cola, Korean Airlines, Volvo Trucks, Ycat, so on and so forth. You would be working under the guidance of our team of data scientists, and you'll be working on the project end to end, right from understanding the business problem to understanding how do you collect the data in real world, to building the models, to deploying the models. Everything will be explained. And for PDS, you'll have to work on minimum 4 projects. Okay, then we will conduct Viva sessions. I usually conduct Viva sessions, and Viva will ensure that it addresses 2 things. 1, you have to come prepared. 2, the kind of questions that I'm going to ask will help you, prepare well for the real world interviews also. Here we have 100% placement assistance. What do we mean by that? We will have 3 assured job interviews. In the mock interviews, you need to get average and above. The moment you get that, we will ensure that at least 3 job interviews are arranged for you. And for PDS program, we also have 100% job guarantee by just paying an additional amount of $999. You might ask me, hey, why do you want to charge $999? Right? You can make it free. No, people won't value it. Anything free, people won't value it. So for this, there are conditions. Minimum 80% of attendance is needed. We understand you all are busy. Emergencies come. So 20% of time, if you're absent, that's okay. Minimum 80% of assignments should be submitted on time. You cannot say that if the training is for 6 months, after 6 months, I'll start submitting assignments. No, as and now the trainings go on, you need to submit assignments. Didn't I tell you, right, that we are very disciplined? Our end objective is to help you all get a job. Only if your goal is to get a job, only if your goal is to follow the structured approach, join us. If you're coming here for fun, we are not game for it, right? We don't run the show for money. We are very serious, right, about your careers and the way we deliver. And you need to complete these 4 projects. You'll be given a project certificate also. Getting those project certificates would mean you need to clear Viva. Then we have tie-up with 160 plus companies, Deloitte India, HCL, Capgemini, so on and so forth. And whenever there are job openings there, they let us know. And we share our student resumes with them. Of course, we conduct exclusive resume preparation sessions, exclusive interview prep sessions. We keep conducting success stories. Weekly, we interview at least 3 people to help you all get motivated and understand directly from them on how projects are handled. This is the entire pipeline that we are going to train you on. Usually, 99% of the training companies, do you know what they teach you on? This part. And this part. And this is just 20% of the entire data science project. Who is going to teach you on the remaining things? Just with 20% of knowledge, how will you get a job? Industry is changing. Industry expectations are something else. So we will teach you end to end, not once, not twice, but on 50 plus use cases. You would be experiencing this end to end, so that when you come to the project phase, you handle the projects with utmost confidence. Next. We will ensure that your learning is a different experience altogether, friends. We will conduct the master classes. Whatever new things come up, we will add them into your training curriculum, right? All the latest of the buzz you will be learning. Auto ML, Auto EDA, exclusive Python programming sessions, different IDEs, so on and so forth. That's not done. We give you 6 plus 1 certifications. What happens when you put all these certifications on your resume? Any interviewer who looks at that will shortlist your resume immediately, right? NASCOM Future Skills Certification, State University of New York certification. This will be on cloud, machine learning on cloud aspects. Once you say that I also have knowledge on machine learning on cloud, it'll be a different experience case. Okay. And do you know what? For PDS, we also give you Diploma in Artificial Intelligence certification. Diploma. For CDS, you get certification. Do you know what? State University of New York is the largest university in US. And here in PDS, you get 10 plus 1 certifications. One is optional. You need to pay extra for that. But otherwise, everything else is included. InnoDataTics project certificates, 360DigiTMG certificate, which is blockchain enabled. No one can cheat. Okay, our certificates are verifiable on blockchain. Okay, and do you know what? Since we are also accredited with NASCOM, you stand a chance to earn 8,000 rupees directly from Government of India. GOI incentive is what they call it as. You'll have access to 50 plus projects, and you'll have lifetime access to your learning management system. Let me get there quickly. And let me see if I can show you the patent that we have got for our product. I keep posting a lot of things just to be active on social media. Yeah, this is the patent from Government of India for our product called AI Tutor. And this is our learning management system. You'd get username and password the moment you log in. I think the username password got changed, but nevertheless, you'll get a username and password to log into your learning management system. And always you can explore multiple things. We also will give you behavioral analytics, etc. options, which you can leverage. AI-driven capabilities is what we're going to give you. Okay, what next? Friends, you need to practice to become a data scientist, right? To learn swimming, you need to get into the water. On similar lines, to learn data science, you need to practice. Simple, yeah? We'll guide you step by step on how to become successful data scientist. For 1 year, your course is valid. That means you have to complete your training in 1 year. You fell sick, there was a family emergency, etc. Then you can attend the other batch, and within 1 year, you need to complete. As many batches as possible you can attend. Morning batch, afternoon batch, evening batch, weekend batch, weekday batch, whatever you want, you can attend for 1 year. But there will be one master class. That means there will be one batch to which you'll be aligned to. Your attendance, assignments will be tracked there. Having said that, you can attend a number of other trainings. You'll have lifetime access to our learning management system. There will be interviews, questions for each and every module. There'll be practical assignments for every module. We'll give you the format of the projects, how projects have to be put on the resume. You'll have internship. This is called as freemium model. For initial months, we don't pay you because we want you to get groomed. Once you prove yourself, we start paying. There are people whom we pay even 50,000 per month. There are people for whom we pay 12,000 per month also. It depends completely on your capability. We'll conduct Viva sessions. We get the experts from the industry to conduct Viva as well. We have both job assistance and job guarantee program. Job assistance is for CDS program. Job guarantee is for PDS program. And you will be building end-to-end real-world projects. As I've told you, 2 mandatory projects for CDS and 4 mandatory programs or projects for PDS. From day 1, your internship starts. You'll get an internship certificate for the entire duration of your training as well as when you join us as an intern. Okay. And this is our learning management system. We have a chatbot integrated. You know, we have done projects. Our papers got published in British Journal, Project Management Institute, right? Coca-Cola is our client. Korean Airlines is our client. Volvo is our client. Our people work in all these different companies. Yeah. Our, people who got trained through us and got job work on various companies. They work in Amazon, they work in Meta, right? They work in Walmart, etc. So I stop here. Enough of I speaking. Now is the time for you all to ask questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer those. Yeah, friends, I'm all yours. You can raise your hand. I'll unmute you. You ask your question and I'll answer. There's one more. Second, you can put your question on the chat window and I'm going to answer to that. Go ahead, please. Feel free, everyone. There is an external webcam I connected, hence I'm looking at that. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Please ask your questions. Feel free to ask. Missed out, and I should have explained this, yeah. So we have artificial intelligence, friends, which is automating the manual process. If you are driving a car manually, what do? You apply brakes, you control the steering, and what else do you do? Okay. You change the gears if it is manual, so on and so forth. If all these things can be automated, then it's called as artificial intelligence. So human intelligence automated is artificial intelligence. Your self-driving cars, autonomous cars, unmanned aerial vehicles, these are all examples of AI applications. To build AI applications, you need knowledge of data science. And data science has data mining. Within data mining, you have supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, so on and so forth. And within that, you have machine learning concepts. These are all subset. Within machine learning, you have something called as deep learning. Your chat GPT, etc., is an example of this. So when I say you're going to learn data science, you learn all of these things within that. And no matter what technique you learn, at the end of the day, you end building AI application. You end up building AI application. This is one part. Second thing is, what is the difference between data analyst and data scientist? Data analyst, my dear friends, or data scientist would work on data. Data would reside in a database. The place where data is based is called as a database. And within database, you will have table, within which you'll have data. Say you have last 5 years data, past 5 years sales data. You as a data analyst would take this data and create some kind of reports and dashboards on, was the sales increasing or was the sales decreasing? Was the sales fluctuating for the last 5 years? What happened for the last 5 years? You create reports and dashboards. That's the job of a data analyst. So data analyst would talk about what happened in the past until present, until now. This is the job of a data analyst. Data analyst performs data analytics work. Data analytics work is done by data analysts until today. From 5 years back until now, was the sales increasing or decreasing? Was it staying constant? Things of that kind. Then, if you talk about future also, for the next 3 months, what will be the sales? For the next 6 months, what will be the sales? For the next 1 year, what will be the sales? When you start talking about future, then you'd be called as a data scientist. And data scientists will perform data science activities. However, having said that, data scientist is also expected to know data analytics job. So I would say data scientist, though majorly focuses on predicting the future and talking about future, helping organizations move from reactive to proactive zone, the entire spectrum, this guy should be aware of. And we have another role called as data engineer. Data engineer will get the data from various sources. You get the data from social media, you get the data from IoT sensors, you get the data from web and PDF format, so on and so forth. And when you take that data and put that data into the database and ensure that your data analysts or data scientists always have access to the right data, then that's nothing but data engineering. That profession is called as data engineer, and data engineer performs data engineering activities, right? And the data engineer scope is restricted to ensuring the data from all the various sources is put into the database or data warehouse or data lake, etc. And from there, data analyst or data scientist would take the data and start analyzing the data. Since data scientists will also go one step forward and talk about future, etc., data scientists are paid more. However, data analysts jobs are also far too many in the industry. Okay, but you need to be aware of how to analyze big data also. So we include big data analytics, big data using Spark. And also we train you on how to do data analytics on cloud. That is what industry is expecting. We have a research team who always does research on how is the job market changing? How is the job description changing? Thanks to the projects that we do for various customers, we understand the industry expectations and how the world is moving ahead, right? So that is where we bring in value and difference. Hope this answered your questions to a great extent. And now, let me look at the other questions.